Hello. I'm currently doing the part 2 of the Skåneleden walks, psychogeography walks. These have been done in 360, but I'll be putting some other types of videos up as well. They're mainly meant for art and psychogeography, so I'm kind of recording how I feel, how areas make me feel in Sweden and then in the UK, and doing a comparison. And then that'll go towards my final level 6 degree show for the fine art degree that I'm doing in the UK. I'm doing Sweden because I live in Sweden, although I'm from the UK. Anyway, so we're going to get on with the walk now. I'm only about 1 kilometre in from Blentarp and heading through Dörröd and then to Dörröd. So. there's a sign back there that said in Swedish, what was it? Slowly and quietly tack. So please, thank you. Because of horses. And then you go past it. I get it, they don't want horses disturbing. And they're probably talking about cars zooming past quickly and being noisy. But there's a thing that I think about with the Skåneleden. It's a thing in Sweden called allemansrätt, I think it's called something like that, allemansrätt, something like that. It basically means the right of passage, basically. And you got to imagine that some of the Skåneleden goes through or along private land. But it has occurred to me, what if let's say the person who originally agreed to it, I mean they don't have much choice really, because it's the law that people are allowed to camp in the land as long as you're respectful and leave it as you found it. You got these, I mean, that person was quite rich. We had a very posh barn with very posh doors on it, very posh car, very big house, lots of land. And it occurs to me that some people, if you think that it covers 1,300 kilometres approximately, there's going to be some people who are territorial and don't like noisy people going through or people just going through the land. And how many conflicts that arise from these rich property owners who are having common folk go through their land. I've learned something about memory cards. I knew there was a difference in speeds. I knew you had ones that said fast and so on. And then last year I bought a DJI 4K camera to do my One Paint Relax series. It wasn't very good, and there was times where it'd say recording stopping due to SD card speed. By the way, if you can't see me, it's 360, so just look behind you. I forget which side's showing first, so that's an interesting property, isn't it? Look at that. I'll have that one. Middle of nowhere. No road to it. Oh, look at that! How interesting. Look at that. this is the sort of thing that's really fascinating. I hate it takes so long. On a tree like this here, there's like some sort of a moth thing sticking out like a triangle, and it reminded me of when I was a kid, about 11, 12 years old. We were walking through the woods behind the house in Middleton, England, and he told me that these things that are on the trees, like little insects, triangular insects, and they stop and they waited for people to walk past, and then as you walk past it'll suddenly shoot into your neck or into your leg, and it'll then make its way into your bloodstream and then kill you. I was thinking about what horrible things my brothers do. And I remember going through the forest kind of covering my neck up, and I always had long pants. And it kind of... I wonder what that is. Could be military or something, I'm not sure. But it kind of ruined my childhood a little bit. And I don't think people think of the things they say, and it's fun for them, but they don't realise that it's affecting other people in a negative way. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Of course I can't just take another photo. Some words for the stones for my degree show that'll be etched into the stones. interaction, displacement, history, thoughts, emotions. And if there's any more, I'll add them. There, then museum. Where's the orange feather? One thing that occurs to me is I struggle in crowds. There's lots of people. So, for example, getting on a bus, if I get on a bus, I obviously drive as well, so if I get on a bus or a train, I feel relaxed when there's barely anybody on it. As soon as there's lots of people on, I feel a little bit more anxious. And the walk I did the other day along the beach, to start with, there was barely anybody about. The first part of the walk, it was fairly quiet and I felt quite relaxed, and you got the sound of the ocean and the seagulls, and you know, it was a beautiful day. And then I got to a point where I came towards a car park in the middle, further up in the middle actually, and all of a sudden there was like a restaurant, there was loads of cars, there was loads of people. I was walking along, you'll see it if you watch the part 1 video, you'll see I was walking along a path away from it, and there was loads of people walking towards me and cycling towards me, absolutely loads, and it was lots more anxiety. And that's part of the psychogeography, because the feeling there was quite interaction. Sorry, taking photographs again. Hello. Hello. Following me. That's a young one into. Oh, look at the size of that. Jeanette, you're big. Coming across lots of cows on these walks. Yeah, that's part of the psychogeography there. That's how it makes you feel. So when there's a lot of people, but I don't mind a couple coming towards me and saying hello, I actually like that. But when it's like a public kind of what do you call it? Public area. I'm sure there's a proper word for it in English. Phrase. Where there's a lot of people. Attraction maybe. And I guess that is an attraction. But it was nice once I'd gone round the corner to the left after that. And then onto the Skåneleden. Everybody was coming from the right. So as I went to the left and then I went onto the Skåneleden through fields and so on, it was basically nobody about and it felt really peaceful again. And this is how this feels. Plenty of stones here, isn't there? Meant to be a P, that. People Hall. I wonder what this big stone is. Some of these signs are a bit out of the way.